Well, hello, it's Gregory S. Wilson, District Governor-elect for District 14M, and today on Sunday on this very busy road, which I did not think it was going to be very busy, and I apologize for all the car noise because the cars are going across. I am sitting right now in front of the Fayette County Courthouse. This is the county seat of Fayette, right here in Uniontown. Right next to it is the county building, and so I thought I would go over some announcements that have been brought to my attention that I need to pass on to you. And today is Sunday, March the 23rd, 2025. First off, district goals. If you haven't logged on, and here comes all these cars with all this noise. So if you haven't logged on and found out what Mission 1.5 is yet, is the goal for Lions International to reach 1.5 million members worldwide. You can log on to the address that I have below in the description, and it will tell you all about Mission 1.5. District goals for Mission 1.5 for District 14M. For next year, they would like for us, it's pretty lofty, they want us to get 70 new members, and they want us to put a new club together. And I will be showing a thing on ChatGPT that I got trained in a couple weeks ago for Lions to Grow, and it's a new thing that's out that actually interfaces with the Lions portal, and I'll be going over that because it gives you a wealth of information on how to get new members for your club. Visiting clubs. Again, since I'm going to be the district governor next year, I will have to go visit the clubs. So I will be visiting all the clubs in the district, and more info will be coming about that soon because I have to get the district directory together. This is a big priority. Now, let's talk about this year's district convention that's going to be happening in April here, beginning of April on the 5th. Program booklet advertising has begun. If you want to put an ad in the booklet that's going to be packed with all of the bags for the convention, so you'll have your program, you'll know what's going on, that kind of thing. You can put an ad in. The prices are as follows. A quarter of the page is $25, half a page is $50, and a full page is $100. If you need some help putting that together, let me know. I know a few of the clubs have asked me to come help them, and I have, because the deadline for that is very soon approaching, along with the deadline to register for the convention. New officers, if you had your elections already, please get your new officers into the portal. If you're having issues with that, give me a call. I can put you in touch with someone who can help you, or I might be able to help you over the phone. The process is really pretty easy at this point. They've got a lot of the kinks and the bugs worked out of the Lion portal, and I encourage you to get on there and try to put it in. Again, though, if you do need some help or you don't feel your computer's running right or something, we can meet up somewhere like at a place that has Wi-Fi. This could be a Sheetz, this could be a Dunkin' Donuts, or it could be a Starbucks, and I can help you get that in. These officers are due in the system by April the 15th, which is tax day, of course. If you have put them in, please double check to make sure all the spelling is correct, and especially with the email addresses, and please make sure that their addresses are correct in the system, as Lions International needs that sometimes to send out their information to them, and if it's all correct in there from the beginning, there's no problems. Activity reporting. Please make sure your activity is reported through the portal. You now can take pictures at your events and upload those pictures to the portal when you make your activity report. And this is like really good because there's a new thing with the ChatGPT that I've been trained in that I will show you guys what to do. that if you have the pictures in there, what it will do is it will grab those pictures, ChatGPT will, and it will automatically build you newsletter articles that are professionally written. It'll build you all the social media advertising and everything else, and then you can just copy and paste that into your Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and all that kind of areas, all that stuff, so that you can get your word out for your events, and also get your word out for your clubs, which could help you immensely in getting people to join your club. The social media and the newspaper advertising is needed, because there's a lot of newspapers around here that are still allowing you to put community events in for free. Not only does the training that I had, not only did it show us to which papers to put in, but it also told us who to call and how to get that into there. So, I mean, within seconds, this thing does this. And I'm going to be providing training on that probably at a cabinet meeting. So when I get installed and stuff, so that you guys can make use of this, because it's a free service. It's not something that you have to pay for. The future convention and the spring party. Okay. So a lot of people, I've gotten a lot of feedback from the spring party. They really, really, really like the food, and they really, really, really like the place that we had it at. And they asked me, please don't change this place. So I am listening. I am not going to change the place. And we're going to hold next year's convention at the same place, which would be the Trailside Landing Event Center, if they'll have us, and the convention and the spring party both. But what we are going to change up is I am planning on, and I'm getting advised in this now on what to do. We're going to have a board, an entertainment board, that is going to start working on this. And basically, we are going to try to get the cost of this pushed down. Now, this means that we're going to have to do some fundraising. That's all there is to it. And basically, yes, it's going to involve ticket selling and that kind of thing. But if we can get the cost of this down, everybody will enjoy themselves more. I understand the food costs are incredible. Old Trails, we just got rid of our stand at the Fayette County Fair. One of the reasons why we got rid of the stand was the food costs were incredibly high. Even if you went and got the cheapest food available that was not really that good to serve, it was still expensive. And, it starts cutting into your profits. And then also, with the way the cost of the electric was going up, maintenance was needed done to the building. That was very expensive too, because the price of all those materials have gone through the roof. It just became cost prohibitive for us to do it. Now, having said that, with the food costs and that, if we can get some fundraising going and things like that, we can knock down the cost of going and having a good time at this place. I would like to see the place full. Basically, we're going to change up the food items. We're going to change up the entertainment, that kind of thing, because I just don't want to really have the same thing over and over and over again. We need to make it different. But if you would like to possibly serve on this board, or if you have some great ideas and that kind of thing, let me know, because I am putting the committees together and stuff like that for next year. And who's going to be running this and who's going to be running that and the other. And basically, we have a good machine going on already, and I really don't want to change that. But there are some tweaks that need to be made, and this is one of them. Some districts' conventions are pretty extensive. Some of them are not. But we've had really good conventions before, and we need to restore that. And it's a great place for people to network. It's a great place for our necrology to be honored and to be memorialized in that sort of term. and it's a great place to learn what other Lions are doing and what things are going on in the state and what's going on at LCI. And I think it's something that we definitely have to have, and I think it's something that we can knock out of the ballpark. But we are going to need some help doing this, and the reason why is because 4 people just can't do everything, and because they burn out. And so I'm experiencing that now. I'm district cabinet secretary. I'm also a zone chair, and I'm putting together the book for this convention. I'm also doing the registration system. I'm helping out with the baskets. I'm helping out, with this, that, and the other. So it's a lot of work. On top of that, I'm taking all the district governor training online for LCI, and I'm going to have to go on some trips here pretty soon. So yes, and then on top of that, next month, in the middle of the month, I have a surgery that's coming up, and so I'm going to try to get recovered out of that as fast as possible, because time does not wait. Time keeps going, and we have to make sure that we're keeping up with it. So, at any rate, now as far as the Comfort Inn is, they still have rooms available. Okay, we have a bank of rooms there. I can tell you that Mom and I registered the other night, and it was $111. That was tax, everything, okay, came to $111. We paid for it in advance because the rooms were $99. Usually those rooms run around $130, $140, $150, and then they go up from there depending on what kind of room you get, because they've got suites in there and everything else. So they have really accommodated us. We have a group of people coming in for the youth banquet that they have to have gluten-free or they'll get sick. They have accommodated us. As far as the buffets go, they have accommodated us there. Now, the Trailside Landing Event Center, it is spacious. There's a lot of space in there, a lot of space. It has sound and projection that is already installed in the main hall. It has accessible restrooms. My mom has a walker, or a rollator rather, and she's able to get in there with no problem at all. It also has a nice big concrete ramp going into the thing that I have, and I'll show you here what I'm in. I'm in a heavy-duty powered wheelchair, as you can see here, which I'll spin around because this sun's in my eyes and I cannot see. Okay, I am able to drive this thing up the ramp. Let me see if I can get back in focus here. There you go. I'm able to drive this thing back up that ramp and go around the turns with no problem whatsoever. So if you have a powered wheelchair or a walker or a rollator or a scooter and you need to use that thing, bring it, because there is accessibility at this place. So, and everybody liked it and said, can we please just have this thing here again next year? And so we'll be working with them on that and stuff. And this board that I'm going to get will put things together so that we can forecast out what this thing is going to cost us and have a nice thing that's not going to cost an arm and a leg. So basically that's my announcements for today. Like I said, again, make sure that if you want to put an ad in the booklet, please make sure you contact me or get your ad together and send it to me along with the check. Again, a quarter a page is $25, half is $50, and full page is $100. Please make sure your officers are in the portal by tax day, which is April the 15th. Activity reporting, again, make sure your activity is reported every month inside that portal. And again, take pictures. You can put pictures in there and your own pictures and stuff like that. And when you use that with this new AI thing that they got rocking and rolling, it will take all that in, build your articles, everything within seconds. And it's not something that you have to sit there and brainstorm. If you want information on how to even get people into your club or how to start a club, this AI thing also has a option to where you can ask it, and it will give you demographics about the city. It will tell you who's who and this and that and everything else. And so you can market to those people or whatever. So, like I said, again, I will be showing that at a cabinet meeting and that kind of thing. So, yes. So that's all I have to have for this Sunday. And I'm going to be hoping to go around the different places that have courthouses and things like that, because as everybody, or if you didn't know, as most people know, one of my goals is to go to law school. And this just keeps my mind focused on things about studying about law and that kind of thing, but allows me to share with you some of the nice landmarks that we have in the county. And I'll be going to the other counties and probably doing the same kind of thing there. And so everybody have a great day, and we'll see you next time.